Do I have the JD stuff yet? I'm going to play some parts. So, okay, it's kind of confusing because a couple of contingent groups over there. You got Pete Hegseth over there, Marco Rubio's over there, JD's over there. They were in Brussels at NATO. Now that the Munich Security Conference, the Munich Security Conference is the coming together of kind of all the defense industry. It's Davos for the arms merchants. It's become a big deal. All the deep state guys there, all the globalists are there. And, I think President Trump felt this was a good year to send a team over there and to set them straight. Pete Hegseth blew their heads up the other day saying, hey, look, let's be realistic. We're not going to go back to the pre-19, to these before the war started borders. You got to be realistic about this, about what's reality in Ukraine. But let's go to JD and let's go hear JD had a total throwdown. He said, hey, it was kind of like, remember it was a pogo back in the old days? We have met the enemy and he is us. Remember that old cartoon? God, my dad used to say that all the time, laugh every time he said it. JD's speech was kind of that. They met the enemy in Europe. He's met the enemy, and it's the Europeans. Let's watch.
But while the Trump administration is very concerned with European security and believes that we can come to a reasonable settlement between Russia and Ukraine, and we also believe that it's important in the coming years for Europe to step up in a big way to provide for its own defense, the threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within, the retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values shared with the United States of America.
To put this in perspective, folks, J.D. Vance went over there with a speech that was approved by the White House. I'm sure President Trump had a few markups to it, and threw down. You can't describe how hard this throwdown was. He looked those folks in the eye and called them out. Said, hey, the problem's not Russia. Problem's not China. I'm looking at the problem. This is why they've gone out of their way to try to destroy this, and they're still actively trying to destroy it. Do not think we're past the woods at all. And don't think they're going to give JD a standing ovation and give him warm hugs and say, hey, Pete Hegseth, it's so great this is happening. JD, thank you for coming. Thank you for smack talking us right to our face, calling us out as hypocrites.